There's something I should know?
Yes, but I dread telling you.
Well, what is it, Kate? Does it have something to do with you and Lee?
No. It's a family affair, Dave. Our family. Amber is pregnant and Gil Prescott is the father.
Lee, thanks for coming. I'm
Whoa,
just
wait a
getting my
minute.
purse.
Do I stand here, or are you going to invite me in?
I thought we were going out.
Maybe. But you sounded pretty upset on the phone. I'm not sure you're in any condition to go out.
I most certainly am. It's just these four walls that are driving me crazy.
Well, I think it's a little more than that.
Okay, I'm upset. I promise, though, I won't make a scene. Why? You think I'm going to scare off potential voters or something?
No. It's just that something clearly is bothering you, and I'm best at playing my father confessor role right here in private. Anytime you're ready.
What does Amber intend to do about it?
Oh, I think she intends to go quietly away and have an abortion.
Well, I figured as much. What did you say to her?
I told her that first she should tell Gil that she's pregnant.
Yes, I agree.
Well, it'll take more than parental advice to do this, Dave. She won't.
Then I'll tell him.
Oh, no, you can't, Dave. I was tempted to do that myself, but I can't do it and you can't do it. It's something that only Amber can do.
But, Kate, if Amber's talking about an abortion...
But I've advised her that there are other options besides abortion.
Well, I don't consider abortion an option.
I know how you feel, Dave. But this is something only Amber can decide.
It's murder, Kate.
I respect your newfound opinion, but not everyone would agree with you.
Of course not. But then not everybody has had the benefit of ushering as many new lives into a garbage can as I have.
That was years ago. Is this what your new faith does to you? Makes you feel guilty for the past?
I think regretful is the word.
It's not a very positive faith, then, is it?
It is positive, and I'm positive I was wrong. But in either case, I don't intend to sit back and watch my daughter make mistakes that will ruin her life. It's too important. I've got to talk to her about this.
Oh, Dave, please. Please do me a favor. And just cool down first.
I'll try. I will.
Maybe dinner would be in order. Would you be available?
Of course.
Good.
I told you, Lee, I didn't want to talk about it.
So you're going to sulk at my expense, right?
It has nothing to do with you.
Oh, I wasn't doubting that. I would guess it'd have something to do with Dave, doesn't it?
No.
Kate?
No.
Oh, all right, then. It must be Stacy.
Lee, you're just wasting your time and mine. It's a personal matter. Let's leave it at that.
I just want to help, that's all.
Well, you can't. It's something I have to deal with alone.
Oh, come on, Amber. You know how much I love intrigue. But now that you've gotten me over here, it's pretty frustrating to be left out.
I'm sorry. Maybe someday I'll break down and tell you the whole story, but right now I just want to get my mind off of it.
That was the original intent. But since you have rejected my father confessor role, where do you want to eat?
Wherever.
Great, because I have a table at the King's Arms.
Good.
Maybe with a couple of drinks, you can open up and you can tell me what's bothering you.
I doubt it.
So, where were we? You were talking about your Lincoln Log set and how Mary Ann always came out and knocked your houses down.
Do you really want to hear about that?
Yes.
Okay. Mary Ann would do her thing. And then Mom would hear the commotion and come out. Oh, Stacy, I wish you could have met her. She was really something. Quite a lady. I was really a lot of trouble in those days.
Even then?
Yeah, even then. And Dad wasn't around very much. He was working real hard to get the business started. And Mom really had her hands full with me, I'll tell you. But you know, no matter how strict she was or how angry she used to get with me, I always knew that she was on my side. I always knew that she loved me.
You must have loved her very much.
Yeah, I did. But I didn't realize it until too late.
How did she die?
Cancer. I guess it was the cigarettes. That was her only vice, if you could call it a vice. And in the end, when she was bedridden, just before she died, I had the weirdest reaction.
What?
I was angry. More angry than I think I'd ever been.
Well, that's not so weird, to be angry that your mother's dying of cancer.
Well, I wasn't only angry at the cancer, I was mad at her for leaving me. I've never told anybody this, Stacy. Not even my dad. I just couldn't come out and say it. But deep down inside, I was really angry at her for catching that disease. And I was angry because she was leaving me. And she was the only person that made my life livable. I wish you'd known her.
I wish I had.
You remind me a lot of her. So, what were you doing when I was building houses? Making mud pies?
I don't know, really. I was interested in a lot of things, but mostly as an observer.
Was your family close?
Yes, like yours. I was real close to Mom and Dad and Kevin.
What about Amber? Oh, I'm sorry. We weren't going to talk about her.
It's okay. I was always competing with Amber, and I never could succeed.
I'm glad you didn't.
Well, you know, it's strange, but I don't feel competitive anymore. It's like I've always known who I was, but that I'm just beginning to be that person.
You want to know what I think of that person?
I'm not sure.
Well, I think she's more beautiful than her older sister could ever hope to be. Because she's beautiful inside, as well as outside.
You are the sweetest thing. Yes, you are.
Mom, can I ask you a question?
The sweetest thing. Sure, honey, what is it?
Well, everybody says that Scotty's such a good little baby.
Well, he is. Yes, you
Mom!
are. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lori. What is it?
Well, everybody says he's such a cute little baby, and he's so good and everything. All the nurses and the doctors and Ben and everybody says it, but are they just saying that, or do they really mean it?
Well, honey, of course they mean
Yeah?
it. You know what? For your sake, I'm just thankful that he's so contented. Believe
Yeah.
me, you weren't.
Well, I must have at least been tolerable.
Lori, you were precious. Loud, but precious.
Okay.
No, little Scott's gonna be an easy baby to live with. Oh, I just wish his grandfather could see him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you and Ben named him Scott.
It suits him, don't you think?
Oh, yes. Definitely does. Well, look, I gotta get going, so I'll leave you two to your feet.
don't go.
Lori, you've got to save your energy. Too many visitors isn't good for you.
Yeah, but I have something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
Hi, Ellen.
Mrs. Martin, how's he doing?
Well, he is as happy as a lark. I know that he's wet, though.
Well, that's all right. We want to bathe him if you're through with him.
Yeah, I think so. Bye, Scotty. Mwah. I love you. He is spitting up a little bit more than usual.
Oh, that's all right. His eyes are just getting bigger than his stomach. Okay, I'll get the door
Thank
for
you, Ellen.
Thanks. Bye-bye. We'll be back.
Bye, Ellen.
Mom, just a couple more minutes, okay? Please.
Okay.
I just sit down here.
I guess I can spare a few minutes. I've been running around most of the day anyway.
Listen, I don't want to pry into anything that I shouldn't be, but today I was looking at Scott and at little Scotty. And I was wishing that Daddy were here. And I know that it's got to be 10 times harder for you.
Well, I'm all right. I don't want to dwell on things that just can't be.
I know. But I was just wondering if you'd given any thought to seeing somebody again. Maybe falling in love.
Oh.
You don't have to answer.
No, I don't mind. To be honest with you, Laurie, that thought's crossed my mind. But it would have to be a very special man to replace your father.
Yeah, I know. Too bad Dave Phillips isn't available.
Well, what's that saying? There are plenty of other fish in the sea. Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah, that's how it goes. But, Mom, you're not the kind of woman to cast a broad net.
Well, to answer your question, I wouldn't shut the door on another marriage. But right now, I have got plenty to occupy me, including my new grandson and my work and my home. Has Dr. Galvin hinted about when you and the baby might be going home?
Tomorrow, I think.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, I imagine Ben's happy about that.
Oh, yeah. And he's planning on being with me as much as possible for the next few days, thanks to Dave.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for bearing with me.
Oh, not at all. I'm glad I could help.
No, I'm talking about all the questions.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Well, listen, you get some rest.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Peter. It's good to see you. Here, grab a seat.
Thank you. Harold, is your neck bothering you?
No, actually, Ben, it's just my back.
Oh, do you want me to pop it for you?
No. It'll be all right. I'm all right.
Well, I don't mind, really, and I'm sure Peter doesn't mind. You don't mind, do you, Peter? I don't mind.
No, really, Babs, I promise you, I'm okay.
It'll only take a
No,
minute. Are you sure?
I'm great. Fine. Really. You see? Huh?
Okay. I'll be out here if you need me.
Yeah, but Babs is a little unorthodox.
Yeah, I think she's great.
Yeah, she is. I guess you're here to find out where we stand with Vicky.
Yeah, I was wondering if you found out anything.
Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, I did a little bit of research. It looks pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, well, first of all, she has to be a first offender to qualify for the program, and Vicky is a first offender. And secondly, 3 months of the sentence have to have been served.
First 3 months are almost over.
That's right. Did you get a chance yet to talk to any of the people you were considering as references?
No. I have several in mind. I just want to check with you first.
Well, that's good, actually, because I found out that in addition to the 3 references, you got to have something that they call a professional sponsor.
What's that mean?
Well, that just means that Vicky's going to have to find a job with somebody who'll be able to vouch for her from an employer's standpoint.
Oh.
Well, that shouldn't be all that difficult. I mean, maybe one of the people you were considering for reference.
Well, you know, Mr. Webster, she has a college degree. I want her to get a job where she feels like a person again.
Peter, this relationship between you and Vicky, it's more than just platonic, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, well, you don't have to apologize for it. I mean, I suspected that just from the way you were devoting all your time to helping her.
Yeah, I'd do anything for her. You know, I'd get her a job if I could. I think about her all the time.
Uh-huh. That sure sounds like love to me.
Yeah. Well, Now it's my turn.
Uh-oh.
You and Miss Farley. I mean, that's more than platonic.
Young man, that is not what you came here to discuss.
You brought it up.
Yeah, I guess I did. Yeah, I guess you could say that Babs is the most important person in my life right now. Something special, anyway.
You know what? I think the both of us, we rescued women, right?
What are you getting at, Peter? I mean, are you suggesting that you and I have some kind of a hero complex?
No. Just an observation.
Well, there might be something to it. But take a woman, for example, who has everything, or thinks she has. She's just not going to do all that much for you, is she?
Hey, I remember when I first saw Vicky. I was walking into P&D for some errand I was running. Oh, whammo, there she was.
Babs, what you got there?
My, what an interesting conversation.
We were just talking about old times.
Whammo, huh?
Babs, you got something there for me?
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, boy.
What is it? What's wrong?
Bad news, Peter. This is bad news.
So, what do you say we get out of here? Want to go to the beach or something?
Oh, I'd love that.
Great. I love a woman that doesn't mind getting sand in her shoes.
Well, don't worry. I'll take the shoes off.
Great.
Stacy Phillips. It is Stacy, isn't it?
Hello, Mr. Carruthers.
I can't believe it. You look quite different. Very becoming.
Thank you.
I hardly recognized you.
Oh, well, you'll have to excuse us, Mr. Carruthers. Amber?
You didn't tell me there was another heartbreaker in the family.
Would you care for something from the bar?
Gin and tonic?
Fine.
2 gin and tonics, please. Sir. Doesn't seem to be too many of the old crowd around this evening. Maybe we're here a little early.
I can't believe how you were fawning over Stacy.
She looked terrific, and I wasn't fawning.
You could have fooled me.
We don't agree, do we?
I think it's disgusting.
Amber.
She looks ridiculous.
Amber. Your claws are showing.
Lee, you don't know anything. No one does.
That may be, but I certainly struck a nerve. Thank you. Why didn't you tell me about this earlier? I mean, I know about competition.
It has nothing to do with competition. I didn't know anything about Stacy's change until I saw her a few minutes ago.
Well, I give up. But whatever it is, I hope you get over it.
Stacy only knew.
Stacy only knew what?
Never mind.
Oh, no, Peter, this doesn't have anything to do with you and Vicky. This is something else.
Oh, good. You had me scared there for a sec.
Sure. Look, Peter, I think I've pretty well filled you in on the rehabilitation program and everything. You know what you got to do. I think it looks pretty good, though. So let me take care of this, okay? It's something I got to do immediately.
Thank you very much for all your help.
Yeah, I'll be in touch with you. And Vicky on this.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye, Miss Farlow.
I'm afraid to ask.
It's from Dan Myers.
He wouldn't be the attorney representing Charles Carpenter by any chance?
Yes, my dear, he would be. And this is a copy of a court summons for Miriam Mason to appear in court next week to fight for her son.
You really did it.
Charles is just determined to get his hands on Eric.
Well, I expected that, but poor Miriam, I know she was hoping he wouldn't take it this far.
Charles Carpenter didn't know the meaning of the word quit.
Even with his own daughter.
Certainly not.
Oh, Harold, when are you going to tell her about this?
You know, there's no time like the present, if you think she's home.
Yeah.
How close are you to being ready to go?
Oh, I'm ready.
Good. Babs. I'm glad you're with me.
Me too. Just give me a minute to pick things up.
Yes, sure.
There's nothing like candles on checkered tablecloths to turn me into a hopeless romantic.
Is that a fact?
Yes, that is a fact. How about some coffee? I think I may even have some espresso.
Oh, I don't think so. In fact, I think I better be going.
Going? I guess you're not as susceptible to candlelight.
Not true. It's just that my mind is elsewhere. I just wish the problem with Amber could be solved.
It will be, Dave. In due time. It's just that we're still in shock.
Yes. Imagine how Amber must feel at this moment.
I really can't.
In due time, you said.
Well, it's only a figure of speech, Dave.
I feel such a sense of urgency. You said that Amber was angry and frightened.
But she is angry because of the advice that I gave her.
I've seen so many women make rash decisions with an unwanted pregnancy in the same state of mind.
You don't have to worry about Amber doing anything rash. If she does decide on an abortion, it will be a decision not of impulse, but of weighed alternatives.
Do you find comfort in that, Kate?
I'm just saying that there's time, Dave.
But the circumstances. Gil seeing Stacy now. Amber may feel she has no place to turn. I better talk to her tonight.
Dave, don't!
But what's the difference if it's tonight to talk to her, or tomorrow, or even the next day? She won't like it any better then. But she's got to know the truth. That's our grandchild she's thinking about destroying.
Dave, you will only turn her away from you.
I'm sorry, Kate. That's the chance I've got to take.
Listen to me. Amber has confided in me. Dave, please don't betray that confidence. And just give it a little time, Dave. You're not calm enough to talk to her now. You'll only alienate her further. Sleep on it, Dave. Tomorrow you can do whatever you like. Please.
All right. I'll wait for tomorrow.
Trust me. You'll see.